Lebanese Prime Minister Saad Hariri is in France, where he has just met President Macron. He has travelled there from Saudi Arabia and said it was a lie to say that he had been held by the Saudi authorities against his will. He handed in his resignation as Prime Minister 2 weeks ago. There are reports that Mr Hariri has told Lebanon's president that he expects to be back in Beirut by Wednesday. Our correspondent Hugh Schofield is in Paris.
What seems to have happened is that there's been a successful French mediation in this crisis. Mr Hariri has come to France after President Macron has had intensive discussions on the telephone and in person with the Saudi strongman Mohammed bin Salman. And the result seems to be this compromise that Mr Hariri is not going directly back to Beirut, which would have been seen as a bit of a climb down, an excessive climb down by the Saudis, but he's coming to Paris, seen as a kind of decompression chamber, if you like, in this crisis, with a view, presumably, and this is certainly what the French expect, to him going back eventually to Beirut. And that's what will be under discussion, no doubt, at this lunch. As you just said, the Lebanese president has said he expects Mr Hariri back next Wednesday, which is Independence Day in Lebanon. So there seems to be a growing confidence in Lebanon that the resignation of Mr Hariri was a temporary measure, that he's coming back. Well, we'll just have to see. Maybe he's going to go back and resubmit his resignation, or maybe he's going to try and form a new government. We just don't know. And that's what really is going to be the subject of discussion here today, but also in the days ahead between the Saudis, the Lebanese, the different factions in Lebanon, and no doubt under the French, under Macron, this very assertive foreign policy he's got now, trying to mediate further.